Oh yeah, yeah. Where this guy? Now 2 bottles and 1 ounce. Call me UJ. Young free crotia, now you want JPM. Kaya Chesika, ya chenu.
I've got a beautiful couple in the studio right now. These people have actually practiced what is called transitioning from this level to the next level and taking things, giving the perfect picture of how it should be. And I think for now they've become that much needed power couple that Ghana has been looking for the very longest time. Now I have a book before me right now. It's called Love Lockdown. I have Okyeame Kwame in the studio. I have Mrs. Okyeame in the studio.
Hi.
Good morning, my brother.
Good to have you.
Charlie, you look healthy. Health is the new wealth.
I want to quickly let everybody who's listening right now know that Okyeame Kwame and his amazing wife, so Okyeame Kwame, Yfm Accra and Anika and Yfm Accra have a book out. And I can't even say book, I feel like I'm wrong when I say a book. They have a books out. Allow me to speak wrong English, okay? Long-lasting love relationship. And for the people that have actually found it, there's a part for you as well to be able to police that relationship down and make it happen. There's part of the book that I've already pinned down. I've written page numbers. We're going to discuss that. But let's talk about the dedication of the book first. We know every book is dedicated to people, so this one is dedicated to. We dedicate this book to you, our dearly loved children, S. Kwame Kota, Yfm Accra, and Santi Abena, Inchua, and Siapa. We have unbridled discussions about a lot of subjects, so we pray that you never lead a monotonous lifestyle, cave into some meaningless pressure of society, and be forced into any relationship you deem not worthy. Even though you're not old enough for the romantic love we discussed in this book, we pray that someday, when you get there, you find our experience a guiding beacon. No matter when you find out your partner is not meant for you, may this book guide you to have the willpower to make the best decision that will not leave you to succumb to a depressing ideal and a suppression of a lifetime of happiness. Love is beautiful, marriage is a wholehearted meal, but do not take the plunge because it will make someone else happy. By all means, do not be afraid to make mistakes, but learn the key lessons from them and forge forward. We wish a total love liberation for you, and no matter when, where, and why you pick this book, may you always be encouraged to find true love that locks you down. Love, Mom and Dad. Look.
Before we got married,
Yes.
I met Kwame and then I became his brand manager.
Okay.
And when I went to study brand architecture,
Okay.
we decided to rebrand him.
Okay.
And then when we're doing that, I realized that with branding, it is not what you say or what you even pretend to do, it is who you truly are. Getting a lot of ideas from different sources, what conclusion he came to was that he was a family man. Now, that was never done at the time. We spoke to so many brand managers of big multinational companies who said that this won't work because you've not seen a musician or an entertainer that says I'm a family man. It doesn't work that way. So you have to keep your family behind and then move forward. Now fast forward to when I gave birth to my son, and then he started posting occasionally, and then it became regular. I got a lot of DMs from people asking, is your marriage that fun? Is your family life that fun? Then we started speaking to a lot of people. Then we realized that, wow, it is in order that they are asking that, is this who we truly are? Instead of answering these people one-on-one, why don't we put everything that we share?
Yes.
It is not a perfect picture. It is not knowing everything.
Okay.
But what we know as we do it, why don't we put it in a book with a little research here and there, and then share it with the world for who wants to know?
Wow. I know Okyeame, you probably are used to hearing, Anika speak this beautifully and explain points. Like, I don't even want to ask any question because everything has an answer already. Like, you must be used to it.
No, I'm not used to it. That when Anika is home, she speaks differently.
Okay.
When she's on radio, on TV, or in front of people, then she turns that Anika on. Honestly, I didn't know where she was going with it. I was thinking, like, wow, acquire a bro.
No, but she's yes,
The part that I wish that people read is before you say I do. The finding a lasting love relationship. So what this book seeks to do is to let you understand that you need to find yourself before you find a partner.
Very important. Find yourself
before you find your partner. And after you found yourself, if you know that you are conflicted, you need to fix that self before you find a partner and try to fix that person to assimilate your broken self. In this book, after every major chapter, we look at the crucial conversations. Once you meet someone, you go on a date. Don't go and ask them about, like Lord Kenya said in the song, don't go ask them about the dog in their house, or ask them questions about infidelity. Where do you stand on polygamy?
Yes.
How much money do you make a day? How much money do you make a month? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Well, do you have a favorite couple? Why? How do people see you? Who do you think you are? Once you ask all these questions, they exceed and all those things, you put marks there, mark them over if it's over 10. Based on the answers they give you, you put 5, 6, 7. Once you are done, you calculate the mean average and decide if this is the guy that you want to go with.
Because this works with you.
Exactly, because it's not magic. It is also not prayers.
Yes.
It is practical.
Very practical.
My understanding of what love is based on the research we've done. Love is a promise to a partner or to someone or something that you will consistently help that thing or one to blossom no matter what.
To add something briefly to what Kwame is saying, this does not mean that if you are in a troubled situation or if you are tortured, you should be in that relationship. That's not what he's saying. It means that you can love from afar and you can also love when you are with him. So do not trudge into a quagmire of a situation that
Did you hear the English? Did you hear it? Did you hear it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's so unfair.
No, you hit us both. Please,
I gave up.
So
do not just get into a situation where it's like a quicksand. You keep getting in and getting in and getting in. If you are unhappy in that situation, you must get out. But it doesn't mean that you cannot love the person.
Because I love Michael Jackson, but he's dead.
Well, Kwame keeps saying something that the fact that a Ferrari can have an accident does not mean that when you buy it, you must not enjoy it. You must enjoy the thing whilst it lasts. So if you are capable of love, don't have a stifled emotion just because someone else broke your heart. Every time we step out and we are driving, people keep saying that I do not trust. But we realize that we trust all the time. When you are driving, you trust that the next driver will not hit you. You trust that there will not be an accident. All those little acts of trust come together to make you be able to live. So if you are going to live a happy, unconstipated life, you are supposed to have a free fall, like Kwame said. So yes, someone broke your heart, but will everyone break your heart?
The same way you can tell yourself, I will never be a suicide bomber. I will never be an armed robber. You should be able to say, I will never cheat on my wife.
Wow.
Yes.
Where can we get this book?
So all EPP books, they stock it. Kingdom Books, Airport Shell. In Kumasi, you can get it at Santi's Hair. You can also get it at Natville. There's some in Go. Or if you go on www.lockdown.com, then it's easier to get it. There are places you can just click on to buy. It's very easy.
Or you can just go to kaswa.com. Kaswa, Kaswa.com.
Yes.
How much is it?
130 cedis only.
For 2 books?
Yes.
Well, and that's with shipping and handling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming through this morning. I appreciate you so much.
You need that sponsor. I did dance. Yeah, go.